Scott, thank you for joining us. It's all come down to this. Pre-season's over. We're ready for the real test as we head to Grimsby this weekend. How excited are you to kick off our league campaign?
Yeah, really excited. Thank God it's over with now, pre-season. It's tough for the players, and it's exciting to come back and do the pre-season. But, I think if you used to ask every single member of staff, every single player, I think everybody wants the season to start now, and we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and are you ready? Are the players ready?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we're really ready. I think it's been a good pre-season. Of course, that we know that how we get on in the campaign will reflect on how good the pre-season has been. But up to now, as far as I'm concerned, I think it's been a real success. We've come out of it with very little injuries. We've come out with it with pretty much a new squad in many ways. So it's a new team, but they look fit. They look strong. I've coached them in terms of how I want them to play, and they've taken on board all the information so far, and they've executed it really well in the games that we've played and the training sessions as well. So, yeah, I'm really pleased, and like I say, can't wait to get going now.
Yeah, what's this week of training look like? Because obviously there's, I suppose, a decision to be made when you're organising the pre-season calendar of, do you have a fixture on the Tuesday before the Saturday? Some teams do, some teams don't. No, is it always just...
Never. No. We want a clear week going into this first game. We always want that. And you want to kind of build into that first game like a normal week would look like. And, this is the first time in 6 weeks that we've actually brought the running distances down, and it's just been a normal week going into the first game. So, yeah, I've sat down with Rick, the strength and conditioning coach, and gone through that in real fine detail. How each week looks, and this week was always going to be like a normal week. So yeah, it was important we didn't play a game for sure. And I think it's probably helped actually with us playing Friday nights, give us that extra kind of day of recovery. And yeah, we're really, really ready, prepared, and like I say, looking forward to it.
In terms of fixtures for opening day, I think when you look at Grimsby away, there's probably actually not many sort of tougher games to go into on the basis that it's opening day. There'll be a massive crowd. We spoke last season about how it is an intimidating place to play because, some big stands with a really good crowd. But how much are the players sort of looking forward to getting out there and, doing it for real this time, I guess?
Yeah, they're looking forward to it. The players, they can't wait to get out there and play. Listen, Grimsby Town's a great football club. Really well supported, brilliant manager, good squad, recruited really well. I've been really impressed with them, with the bits that I've watched. They beat Lincoln last week, and they were outstanding in the game. I thought they were very good, and Lincoln's going to be probably top end of the division above, and they outplayed Lincoln. So it is a tough place to go, and it is a very, very tough game. But we're going to embrace that. We want to challenge ourselves against good sides. We can only improve by playing in these games. So we're really looking forward to it. But we know how hard it's going to be. Like I say, it's a great football club, Grimsby. And we know how they play. We obviously watch them in detail. We know how good they are. If they get control of the game, they can really control it. So we've got to make sure that we have our way of combating against that, which we have. We worked on that tirelessly throughout the week, and hopefully we can stamp our authority on the game ourselves.
Yeah, and it's been a real contrast of opinions going into the season. Again, we've had it, a couple of seasons ago, lots of people doubting us. It seems to be a common theme that when a team comes down from League One, they're always picked to maybe struggle again. But and I can see the smile on your face already, you take that as fuel and inspiration.
No, I quite like it. I don't go on social media very often, but I do look at YouTube a lot. And there's a lot of platforms on there that have kind of predicted the League Two, obviously the League Two predictions of where people will finish. And I always find that Crawley seem to be a team that everybody struggles with. I'm not sure where to place us. There's a lot that put us kind of in the bottom 4 or 5. There's a lot that puts us in the top 4 or 5. And there's a lot that put us in the middle. And we seem to be the team out of the whole division where there actually a lot of kind of head scratching goes on and think, I'm not sure where they're going to finish really, Yeah. So listen, it is what it is. People have the opinion on what we are. They did it a couple of years ago where we were favourites to go down, and of course what happened. We've just got to make sure that we show signs of improvement from last season. We obviously, we can't be doing that again. We've got to make sure that we're competitive and we play our style of football, and hopefully that'll give us a platform to win enough games.
Yeah, and obviously it'd be good to get back out in front of the fans. We obviously had that Palace game where it was a sold out one, but it's a mixed crowd. There's a lot of people here, just looking to see the Premier League stars. But we have the full Crawley faithful behind us on Saturday, which will feel amazing, won't it?
Yeah, it's now down to the business now, isn't it? It's 3 points at stake now. It's not it's not friendly anymore. It's down to we've got to win games. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to walking out and seeing my fans. I always love walking out and seeing the fans, and it's excitement for them. Hopefully they get up there safely and watch a really good game of football with two really good sides, in my opinion, and hopefully we come out of it with the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously pre-season's over, but it doesn't mean that the transfer window's ended. In terms of where the squad is at, will you be looking to sort of make any further additions as we sort of head into the first few games?
Yeah, for sure. We're not finished yet. We're probably 2 or 3 light, if the truth be known. So we're still kind of very much working hard in the background. Will we get any more in before Saturday? Probably not at this late stage, but we are working really hard to try and get them in at ASAP.
Yeah, and finally, some exciting news for the club. KB Sport and Leisure have taken over. It's been in the works for a while behind the scenes. Some people would have seen it on social media and everything. But in terms of your relationship with Raf, who's coming as the new owner, how has that sort of evolved and how much have you enjoyed it so far? Yeah,
Raf's the reason I come back to the football club because he showed me a real clear vision of what it will look like in the future. And he was a big reason behind why I wanted to come back. I've never been happier. I think that there's some real kind of joined up thinking between myself, Tobias and Raf in terms of a lot of things, training ground, bits and pieces around the stadium, recruitment, loads of aspects, staffing. We've kind of worked really closely together, and I feel really happy, and I know how hard kind of the work that's gone on in the background with Raf. I think he's a grafter. I think it's clear to see. He wants the club to do well, obviously. He's made improvements already. Yeah, I think you can see the stadium as you drive in. It looks a different kind of stadium straight away, and there's stuff going on at the training ground. And it's going to be a better place because of him. So I'm delighted. I feel as if there's a real togetherness with myself, him, and Tobias, and like I say, there's been some real clever, joined up thinking and some smart moves that we've made. So I'm delighted.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.